Welcome back to Dawn's Astrological Vision. This is the general forecast for Aquarius, February 2017. Happy birthday, Aquarius sun signs. And welcome back, Aquarius sun sign, rising, and moon signs. Your ruler, Uranus, is a little busy this month due to the planets Mars and Uranus conjunct in Aries, your third house. Therefore, around the 26th, you experience a drive for absolute independence. You are self-assertive, pioneering, and success can be obtained in a relatively short space of time. Old conditions may break up as a prelude to entering a new phase. Changes can happen suddenly and may take your breath away. This is your house of communication, analytical thinking, writing, local travel, siblings, and neighbors. Uranus will be in your third house until May 2018. Uranus transiting the third house brings about sudden changes in mental outlook, intuitive ideas, and original thinking. The intellectual curiosity is stimulated. You can have new ideas and intuitive insights into ways of realizing your goals and objectives in life. The planet Venus leaves Pisces on the 3rd and moves into the sign Aries. Venus, the planet of love, cannot relax in the sign Aries, and Venus will retrograde in March and will be crisscrossing back and forward in this uncomfortable area until June. As for all signs, this is not good news for relationships and finances. However, it does give you a nice chunk of time to sharpen your skills in those areas. Venus transiting the third house brings about harmonious social, romantic, marital, and business communications. This is a favorable time for public relations, advertising, and promotional activities. If you have any dealings with the news and communications media, they are also likely to be pleasant and productive. Short trips are favored, especially connected with social activity, romance, or business endeavors. On the 6th, Mercury moves into Aquarius, your first house, or conjoins your sun. From the 6th to the 25th, your intellectual self-confidence increases, which also makes you more intelligent and alert. You are more self-conscious and devote more thought to personal goals and self-projection. This is a good time to take lessons or to learn a new skill. You could have more short trips, phone calls, messages, visits, errands, and moving about. You could receive some news that opens doors and that has a profound impact on your life. Mercury represents young people who may play a significant role in your life at this time. Your mind could turn more towards your personal appearance and self-improvement. After the 25th, Mercury moves into your second house, the sign Pisces. You can be more preoccupied with financial matters. This is a favorable time for financial planning and for thinking through ways of increasing business efficiency and productivity. Business agreements may be formulated and contracts signed. The sun continues to move through your sign or first house until the 18th. The first house rules your physical body, appearance, assertiveness, personal appeal, and new ventures and initiatives. This should be an active period in which your self-confidence, motivation, charisma, and enterprising spirit could thrust you into a position of leadership or prominence. You tend to have more energy and enthusiasm to start new projects and get things done. Now is a time to pay special attention to the impression that you make on others. People will take notice. If you have been suffering from ill health, your vitality and stamina are likely to improve. On the 5th, Jupiter turns retrograde in the sign Libra. This retrograde is a chance to review, rethink, or rebuild your moral, ethical, and religious views over the next 4 months. Jupiter retrograde in your 9th house involves travel, foreign affairs, long-distance communications, higher education, philosophy, spirituality, and personal expansion. As such, these are the areas you're likely to be revisiting the next 4 months. You could be preparing to go back to school, to visit a foreign country, to taking on a long distance relationship, or just expanding your own world views. Also, when Jupiter is retrograde, you should evaluate how or if you are not being honest with yourself because you are playing a role that is disloyal to your true self. When opportunities arise while Jupiter is retrograde, they are the results of seeds planted in the past from people met or connections made in the past. The full moon on the 10th is a lunar eclipse that's sandwiched between a sign change for Mercury and a lucky Sun-Jupiter meetup. This Leo full moon lunar eclipse is especially fortunate because both the sun and moon are blessed by compatible influences from lucky Jupiter. This is a time when emotional energy is at its highest point. It is best not to schedule an elective surgery or any major life-changing events or decisions until the following week. The full moon affects your seventh house, which governs others who attract your attention. This house rules marriage partners, business partners, adversaries, open enemies, counselors, and advisors. This is an important relationship house, and multiple relations are apt to be transformed with an eclipse falling here. There might be karmic attractions or separations. Your partner and close associates are likely to be especially nurturing and emotionally supportive, or they may turn to you for support. You are especially attuned to the emotional needs of others. Activities that involve dealing with the public are likely. On the 18th, the sun leaves the air sign Aquarius, and dives into the emotional and intuitive deep sea waters of Pisces for the next month. The sun's movement into Pisces relaxes and softens the general atmosphere, makes it more sensitive, and turns the general focus towards creative arts and acts of kindness. This is your second house, and over the next 30 days, your focus is likely to be on income, possessions, self-worth, personal values, and security needs. Now is a good time to examine your attitude towards resources, assets, talents, and finances. Budget your earnings and plan to save for a rainy day. Buying and selling may occupy a good part of your time. Do your homework to be sure you get a good bargain. Seek sound financial advice before making large expenditures. Be on the lookout for ways to increase your income. If you provide a service to others, you may wish to find ways to increase the value of what you have to offer. Safeguard your possessions and remember that if something sounds too good to be true, it probably is too good to be true. There is a new moon solar eclipse and two difficult challenges from the planet Mars on the 26th. The new moon is in your second house, the sign Pisces. Again, the second house governs your income earning power, portable possessions and property, and general finances and resources. It indicates how you earn and spend your money. It also reveals your value system and how you set your priorities. There may be income changes, or you may make or spend big money with an eclipse falling here. There may be a reassessment of the finances, material assets, and creature comforts. The planet Mars squares Pluto on the 22nd. They only square off every 2 years, and when they do, it happens twice. The next date will be November 19th. The energy of this Mars-Pluto clash increases the possible use of military force and or the potential for powerful weather incidents. Unfortunately, the threat level rises even higher on the 26th with the intense energies generated by the Pisces new moon solar eclipse. This is not the best week to make big decisions or initiate a new idea. Around the 26th, your energy has a way of getting away from you, And be care of a certain ruthlessness that could rule your actions when someone tries to interfere with your plans. When you meet an obstacle, you are likely to force it out of your way without thinking of other people or the consequences of your behavior. Beware of this a few days before and after the 26th. Aquarius, your lucky days of the month are the 5th, 6th, 13th, 14th, 23rd, and 24th. That completes your general forecast for the month of February. And once again, Aquarius, have a happy birthday. Enjoy your month, and I'll talk to you in March. Bye.